So guys, I am back with yet another Palworld video, and today guys we go over patch notes and the update of version 0.7 for the game. This is the Palworld ULTRAKILL update. There's actually way more additions to the game than I initially thought. A new PAL, new raid, many new things in regards to building and so much more. Today we get into it all. How's it going guys? My name is DPJ, and if you do enjoy the video, leaving a like really helps out, and if you like what you see and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so this update landed like 6 hours ago. Now this is crazy for UK people. I woke up to this news. I mean, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was going to come in the middle of the night. But yes, so you're seeing a video in the background. Now this is on their Steam page. This is where the actual update and the patch notes were released. But yes, you're seeing quite a few. Actually saw the new PAL there then, which is this big old raid boss there. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, okay, so let's just get straight into it guys. Let's see what they say here. 2025 has been an incredible year for Palworld, and we're excited to end the year with version 0.7 Home Sweet Home. The purpose of this update is to begin improving existing features, and while this update may not be as content rich as previous ones, we hope players understand that it's necessary for us to begin laying the groundwork now as we work on the development of Palworld 1.0. Yes people, this is going to be incredible when this releases next year. I cannot wait. But yes, so this is basically the groundwork. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's added. Let's see what they've done. Okay, so the ULTRAKILL collaboration. Palworld's second collab, ULTRAKILL, finally arrives. This update adds several iconic weapons and armor, as well as V1's infamous coin toss. Thank you to New Blood and Hakita for allowing us to play their incredible game, and we hope our fans will enjoy taking on battles in a fresh, stylish way with this special equipment. Okay, so improvements to building. A big part of Home Sweet Home update is, as the name suggests, your home. We've been blown away by all the incredible builds that you guys have been sending us, and we know that you have been eagerly awaiting for more freedom in how you design your base. This update brings a large number of new building parts, including the much requested triangle pieces. You know what people, I spent weeks building my 7-in-1, 8-in-1, 9-in-1 base. I can't even remember now. I'm gonna have to knock it all down to rebuild it with all the new building materials and things of that nature. Damn, it's gonna be wild. But you can see right there in that picture, you see like the corner foundations there. That's very cool indeed. So yeah, cannot wait to get into them. Some of the things we're going to be able to make, guys, unreal. Okay, so another new addition to the building system is this unique, or in this update, is the ability to change the color of building pieces. Express yourself in a way you feel, like by adding a splash of your favorite color to your home. So yeah, very cool indeed. I'm probably just going to go for blue and gray, something like that. Something that matches, but yeah. Okay, so the building menu UI has been redesigned and reformatted into a list. You can now select the structures and parts you need more intuitively, which should result in an overall smoother building experience. Okay, very cool indeed. Okay, so we've seen that a little screenshot of that on screen here. Okay, good. Raid battlefields. When summoning a raid boss at the summoning altar, players can now choose to either fight at their base as before, or take on the raid boss in a special raid area. These raid areas allow you to fight with all your might without risking any damage to your base. You can build temporary structures and take items into these special raid areas. Okay, very cool indeed. Okay, so that's not all. A new raid boss has appeared. Team up with your pals and allies to take on the new formidable foe. And it looks very cool indeed, people. Very good. Okay, so improved melee combat. Melee is often overlooked in the late game, so we wanted to start improving the system to make it more viable and fun for players. To that end, we've made improvements to the melee gameplay. The basic attack actions for swords, katanas and beam swords has been changed. You can now perform attacks consecutively by repeatedly pressing left click, right trigger on controller. In addition, special attacks have been added to katanas and beam swords. You can now activate a special attack by holding down right click or left trigger on controller, and left click, right trigger on controller. Take your melee gameplay to the next level. You see a little bit of this on screen here. Let's see what they actually show here. Mute this, way too loud. Okay, so they go on to say, this is our first pass at improving the melee combat, and we have even more improvements planned to the melee system for 1.0. So yeah, very cool. Very cool indeed, people. Not bad, not bad. We'll test it out ourselves though. Okay, so Steam Workshop. We'd like to express our deepest thanks to the Palworld modding community, who since day one have been passionately making so many fun mods for Palworld. We have now added Steam Workshop to the game, allowing players to try out a variety of mods and discover new ways to play with greater ease. Wow! If you are interested in modding, please head over to the Steam Workshop for more details. Please note that the Steam Workshop is only available for Steam version of Palworld. Also please note that for some servers, including official servers, prohibit the use of mods in order to ensure fair play. To that end, we recommend only using mods in single player with your friends, sorry. So yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so moving on guys, and PvP experimental. Okay, so PvP has been a topic of discussion in the Palworld community for a long time, and although it's hard to fully integrate PvP into the game, we are releasing all the necessary tools for players to set up their own PvP rules on their own terms, show off your skills and compete with other Pal tamers. Please note PvP is experimental, and as such there may be some balancing issues. That does make sense guys, but PvP, that sounds very cool, and this is just a start guys, this is just a start. Okay, so if you want to pause this and read about the Palworld Cross makeshift merch, you can be my guest. Okay, so we're going to move now on to the full patch notes. Okay, so the ULTRAKILL Collab added V1 and V2 armor sets, terrorized the Palwolrd Islands as your favourite blood-fueled robot, added a pair of iconic weapons from ULTRAKILL, unique mechanic, coin toss, throw coins while using the marksman revolver to perform a ricochet, bullets will ricochet off the thrown coin and deal devastating damage to nearby targets. Cool. Base building improvements, added 48 building parts, 48 building parts, people, including triangular pieces, added the ability to change the colour of some buildings and foundations, changed the building UI to a list based system. Okay, so raid boss improvements, added a new raid boss, added a new battlefield for raid bosses. Players can now choose to challenge raid bosses in their base or in a new separate battlefield. Melee combat improvements, which is what we just spoke about a couple of minutes ago. New features, added PvP functionality, experimental and PC Steam only, added the Steam Workshop again. This is something for modded or players to use mods, work on mods and so forth. Okay, so mechanic adjustments. When placing a building, an arrow indicating the building's orientation will now be displayed. Cool. When placing a building, buildings with a set work location will now display a Captiva icon indicating a work location. Good. Adjusted the power box so it can now be aligned with foundations and roofs. Awesome. Keyboard and mouse controls, building controls have been made more intuitive, and continuous building has been changed to the default setting. Balance adjustments, added new implants to the surgery table. They've added Mind Foreman, Login Foreman, Fine Furs, Sleep Stroke and Work Slave. That's not too bad whatsoever, people, it really ain't. You can now get a little kinship peach from a pal when freeing them from an enemy camp. Good. The last hit done to an enemy while using the Mercy Ring or the Mercy will now display Mercy hit to indicate that no damage was done. Change specifications so that all pals will no longer lose sand when taking damage. Okay. Reduce the impact of bad status effect. Hungry. Attack, defense, work speed has gone down to 10% from 20. Starving, attack, defense and work speed has gone down to 20% from 50. Cold, work speed drops to 5%, it was previously 10. Sprain, movement speed drops to 5 from 10%. Overfull, increased hunger loss rate by 100%, now it's 50. Okay, so the ulcer used to be a work speed of -20% and a movement speed of -10. It's now a -10 work speed and a -5 movement speed. Fracture, work speed is a -10 and movement speed was a -20. That has changed now to work speed of -5 and a movement speed to a -10. It's basically dropping these, well actually I was going to say by half, but no they ain't. Weakened, work speed was a -20 and the movement speed was a -30. It's now work speed -10, movement speed of -20. And the depressed -30 work speed and -20 movement speed used to be. It's now -20 work speed and -10 movement speed. Okay, cool. Okay, so change the attribute of the Broncherry's unique skill of Body Smash from neutral to grass, cool. Change the attribute of Rushaw's unique skill of Heavy Charge from neutral to earth. Added the item decay speed multiplier to the options settings. Dedicated service, police NPCs targeting players who have committed crimes will now only deal damage to the target player and their guild. Okay, that's a good change. The appearance of the work aptitude icon has been changed. And then we have bug fixes. Fix an issue where Floppy would not collect dropped items in the field while her partner skill Happy Bunny was active. Improve the PAL pathfinding AI to make it easier to reach the target location within the base. Fix an issue where some PALs would not attack visitors when set to attacking aggressively. Fix an issue where attacking visitors in your base would not result in a correct attacking state, and many other minor bug fixes. So yeah guys, quite a big update. I cannot wait to jump in, I really can't, and expect some videos across the next week or so from me on Palworld and maybe beyond that. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, leaving a like really helps out. Tell me your thoughts down below, and hopefully guys, I will see you on that next one.